Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. It's episode 13 now, isn't it? So, recording this straight after the last one because I just want to get this couple of latest episodes recorded because of the fact that, very soon I'm going to be travelling, so probably not going to have much more opportunity to do recordings like this for the next few weeks. So, need to really make sure I've just block recorded tons of stuff for August. Okay, we're just going to throw ourselves back in. It's possible that Amane is going to come back into the story, ladies and gents. While I was wandering around before I knew it, I found myself at Zirunve. A few days ago, we came here to cut the grass, so it looks quite tidy, but before that, it was overgrown with weeds. Between those weeds were lines where the soil was exposed. Oh, gas coming up my throat from my drink. These were marks from where the wheels as a glider had ran over it so many times. Usually, a glider is launched into the oncoming wind. However, because it was complicated to move the winch, which had been positioned there to face the wind, we always launched in the same direction. I stood in the middle of the huge wide runway and gazed towards the winch. Memories of the acceleration of being pulled by the tow rope, then floating into the sky came flooding back to me. As I look up, I see the bright blue sky under towering thunderhead. I envision riding on the wind in the glider. I want to fly in our glider. I've been travelling to the airfield for the purpose of training. Flying in the gliders that we made is totally different. The wind that blows over Kazagara is not the same as there. Huh? I saw someone next to the winch. It's Amane, I'm telling you. The outline was kind of blurry because it was wavering in the hot air, so I couldn't see so well, but... What are you doing? The cover of the winch was open, and they were taking a look inside. Was it some sort of prank, or was they trying to steal the parts? Anyway, I can't just leave this alone. As I dashed towards them, the person closed the cover and noticed me. When there were about 300 metres between us, our eyes met. The next moment, the person began to wave their hand. It's Amane. Then they started jumping up and down. Could it be? Yeah, told you. Here she is. Is that you, Owie? Amane? I was already running when I shouted out in surprise. Amane! Well, here she is. It doth do indeed be you, Owie. What are you doing here? It's the first things that I asked was a question like that. I was aware of the fact that the first thing I said after finally meeting again sounded kind of like I was angry. I thought it would check. I think I should say I thought I would check to make sure that the winch hadn't broken again. It looks like it has been carefully maintained. I didn't find any problems. Of course. Oh, I see. Yes, that is right. You guys are different to me. You always keep everything in order. Nine, I didn't mean that. What are you doing at a place like this? I just said I'm checking the winch. Nine, not that. Why didn't you say anything to us and come out to a place like this? You could have contacted us. Oh yes. I thought that you would have forgotten about me by now. How can we forget about you? Aren't we always texting you? Oh, you're right. This kind of texts get mixed in with work requests and demands from clients, so I often don't notice them. I sometimes mistakenly put them all in the trash folder together. I heard from Anchans that you were coming, but you still didn't contact us, so I... Oh, sorry. I thought it might inconvenience you if I suddenly said that I was coming. So why not contact us before you come? That might also inconvenience you. I thought that you would have forgotten about me. I just told you. That was all I said as my voice changed to a huge sigh. Common sense doesn't really work on her. This is Amane Mochizuki we're talking about here. I am most sorry, Aoi. Nine, I'm the one who should be sorry. And I've been calling you on your cell phone over and over. You didn't notice that either? Oh, I left my cell phone at the laboratory. Why? That thing is so noisy. Every day they call to ask how the work is coming along. I don't think that cell phones and text messages are useful. I think they're evil things that confine people. Sheesh, really? I hang my head in dismay. What happened to all my impatience and desperations that I had until just now? How have you been? Yeah, pretty good. Kotori and Agea too. I see, that is most good. How about you, Amane? I am most alright. Everyone always says she's the same as always. For some reason, Amane puffs out her chest proudly. The same as always, huh? I was relieved to hear that. Not just that she's doing okay. I thought that her being the same as always meant that she hadn't changed since the time we spent together in the garage. Amane's not a student anymore. She's part of the working world now, which means that she's now an adult, so she lives in a different world to us. It looks like you've been maintaining the winch, but there are no signs that it has been used recently. Are you not flying? That's right. After the demolition of the garage, I sent her a text, briefly summarising recent events. If she hadn't accidentally deleted it along with all the vehicle emails, she would know about that. But most of it was good news, and I didn't really write about the bad stuff. She'd already left the school, so I didn't want to make her worried about it. I explained what had actually been going on. So that's what happened. I'm sorry. It is my fault that this has caused so many problems for everyone. It's not your fault, Amane. It's nobody's fault, really. If I had to say, it was Herr Tobioka's fault, but he might have his own reasons. The truth is, the soaring club garage was in the way of the student dormitory being built. It's hardly ever fair compromise when it comes to the needs of adults or the needs of kids. Today the cloud conditions are good, and there is a strong airflow, so I thought that if I came here I might be able to see you flying. But you haven't been able to fly since that day. Amane's expression darkens, perhaps because she feels responsible. Oh yeah, do you have time after this? I'll call Ageo and Kotori, so please come to our place for something to eat. I'll introduce you to our newest member too. How he's cooking. Drool. Amane wipes away the saliva that she had unknowingly let dribble out of her mouth. I would really, really love to do that, but I have to go now. I've got work I need to do when I get back. I may have paraphrased that slightly, but I said the same thing in essence. Oh, really? Sorry. It's okay. If you contacted us sooner. As I mumbled angrily, Amane seemed hurt as she held her hands to her chest. I am sorry. Please think about it. Of course we want to see you, you know. Yes, I understand. The answer's in a childish way, so I couldn't help laughing at how funny it was. Well then, I had better get going. By train? I'll go with you part of the way. I have to go shopping anyway. Okay, that would be most appreciated. So that's how I had a surprise reunion with Amane. Knew it was her. Let me have a sip of water whilst I'm at it. What? You met Amane? Yeah, after that I went to the runway and met her by chance. Why didn't you call us? Well, Amane had to leave. It's so unfair that only you got to meet her. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it really was only for a short time. Looks like she'll be coming back soon, so I told her to come by and see us then. I wanted to meet Amane too. Sorry. I feel like I'm not really to blame here, but I apologise anyway. I know exactly how Kotori feels. She's coming again, isn't she? When is she coming? 3 days from now. I can meet Amane 3 days from now. A big smile spreads across Kotori's face. She hardly ever replies to my texts, so I'm going to give her a piece of my mind. Don't go too far. Amane will probably become really downhearted if you do that. Damn you, Amane, I'll soon show you. What? Are they all going to do this? They're all going to do this, apparently. You met Amane? Yeah, after that I went to the runway and met her by chance. Why didn't you call us? Well, Amane had to leave. It's so unfair that only you got to meet her. Why are you giving the exact same response as Kotori? At school I told the girls the exact same thing I had told Kotori the day before, and she gave exactly the same response. So there is a strong sense of unity in the soaring club. She's coming the day after tomorrow. Seriously, when you say she's coming, where would that be? Where? I think she's going to come and eat at Maison du Flying Fish. Amane was drooling too. Then we'll be able to see those eating techniques of hers again, as that ruined the effect of her good looks. Might as well show her the secret base. That's what I was going to say. I want to show Amane what we've been doing in the club. Yeah, I agree. We all thought so subconsciously. The thing that Amane left behind, the thing that we had inherited from her, and also how much we'd grown. We wanted her to see us as we are now. Hey, I have a suggestion. What's that? The truth is, I told everyone about the ideas that had occurred to me the night before. Oh, you're not going to tell me what that is? You're going to reveal it when Amane comes? 3 days later, as promised, Amane Mochizuki came to Kazagawa. Hello everybody, how have you been? Yeah, we're doing great, right everyone? Yep, she's right. So Hatta's been doing well too? In the afternoon, after finishing her work at Anchan's factory, she came around to Maison du Flying Fish. How have you been, Amane? pretty good. I see. Hey, could you lean forward for a moment? Like this? Why don't you reply to my texts? You just slap her. Rodanzi lined that Amane's hair was parted. Katori gave her a great big Katari chop. Sorry, I got two of the syllable, not two of the consonants the wrong way round. Karate chop. What are you doing? Katori, you idiot. What'll you do if something's happened to Amane's precious brain cells? I'll leave it at that for today. You're so mean, Katori. Amane rubs the top of her head where it had been chopped with tears in her eyes. Seeing those mannerisms makes me feel sorry for her. That's Amane. She's even more strange than I thought she'd be. But she's pretty, isn't she? She's tall and seems kind too. You say there's a fine line between a genius and something else. I say she's closer to being something else. Hey, we've heard everything you've been saying, including Amane. Well, even if she did hear, Amane doesn't seem to have noticed. I'll introduce you. This is Asa, the newest member of the club. Oh, this girl? Not me. Asa blushed and hid behind Yoru. Asa, introduce yourself properly. This is our great predecessor, Amane Mochizuki. At being chopped on the head, it's hard to think of her as our great predecessor, but Asa seems really humble in front of her. She really is a good girl. Nice to meet you. I'm Asa Kazato. I am Amane Mochizuki. It is a pleasure to meet you, Asa. Oh, thank you, pet. Asa is really excited. Oh, I'm still going scouse. What am I doing? Asa is really excited by Amane being so friendly towards her all of a sudden and giving her a handshake. Because Katori had told her so many times about how great Amane is, it seems that Asa had believed every word of it. Now, who is this? I'm just some person who isn't in the club. Don't mind me. Okay, got it. Sarcasm doesn't work on Amane. She just took it at face value and seemed like she wasn't worried about it at all. Yes, I think all the clues are that Amane is possibly neurodivergent. Right. Okay, let us eat right away. I am so hungry. What are you talking about, Amane? I came here to eat Aoi's cooking. You came here to meet us, didn't you? Yes, that too. She said it like she was meeting us while she was on her way to get dinner. There's something we want to show you. Oh really? Let us do that after dinner. No, before dinner. Aoi, don't you have a bean jam bun or something? I gave her bread that I had bought, thinking I would eat it for lunch, but had forgotten about it. Here, eat this to keep your hunger at bay. Ah, a green tea jam bun. Come on, let's go. It has been a while since I came here, said Amane as V climbs the gentle sloping path of Windmill Hill. V flew over here many times on our test flights, didn't V? Flying over here felt good, so it was a regular course when we were testing. Ooh, bubbles from my water. Next year a windmill that I designed is going to be built here. Really? Amane nods. The ideas came from the things I learned about aerodynamics from constructing the glider, and I tried making a new design of windmill. A few experimental models will be built here. They're making new windmills. For some reason... Good scouse again. For some reason, Asa's eyes sparkle as she joins the conversation. Yes, next year. I drew the designs during my spare time at work, but one of the other members of staff found them. Before I realised it, it had been decided that they would actually be made. Because of that, the number of calls... this is Aoi. Because of that, the number of calls and emails and requests has been increasing, she mutters. She's still a natural-born klutz, or should I say, a genius. Then, while thinking about the windmills that Amane had designed, we arrived at our destination. Here it is, Amane. Wow. Come on in. Entering the dock, Amane looked up at the vast ceiling. This is our new secret base. Asa and Yoru let us use this place. Amane takes a look around at the dock's facilities. This is amazing. This is just like the real thing. It is, isn't it? It's all thanks to Asa. Thanks to this place, the plan that we've been working on is proceeding smoothly. The plan you've been working on? We grinned while standing in front of the gliders at its position there. I should probably say that was positioned there, not had. That's So you finally noticed. Well, we're still in the middle of it. While Katori and Nagaya whisper to each other, Amane checks over the aircraft as it was in the middle of being built. As I thought, this is... We are improving it according to the designs that you left behind. My designs? Yeah, the ones you made for Isuka, sorry. Nagaya holds out the designs that have been put over there. Amane looked at them quietly, and it wasn't clear if it was with a sense of nostalgia or sadness. Amane is the one who made those plans. Really? You guys sure are stupid. This kind of thing is just armchair theory, you know. No, it's not. We're going to make it a reality. When we didn't have a place to carry out our activities and couldn't do anything, we talked about it together. How we'd go about it and how we could actually, if we could actually pull it off. We carefully considered, piece by piece, the possibility of making the parts. We hypothesised the actual construction of all of the parts into plans and carried out a realistic simulation. As that was really painstaking work, but thanks to that we were able to confirm that we could actually make it. As if we can do it. Everyone. We'll definitely get there, to the passage of cloud. When that happens, you'll be there with us. We will fly, bearing everyone's dreams, with this thing. You guys really are crazy after all. Need another sip of water, otherwise my voice is going funny. With a leader like you, Amane, we can't help it. Yes, I guess you are right. Sis? Me too. Asa held a hand up and ran towards us. Then... she slipped and fell over. Are you okay, Asa? I'm fine, but more importantly, I want to fly with you too, you guys. Of course, you're one of us now. Aye, she'll be right. I'm so happy to hear that. Give me a break. That says give me break. I should say give me a break. Even my sister's getting excited about it. This is completely stupid. she will probably win over her eventually. You have found a good base. With this place it looks like I can build it in peace. Amane seemed relieved as she spoke, having seen all of the facility, once we had moved from the dock to the office. Amane must have been worried about us, which is just like her. Here you go, Amane. Have some orange juice. Thank you, Asa. Seems like Asa has gotten quite friendly with her already. Anyway, Amane, there's something I want to talk to you about. I spoke to her in a somewhat formal tone. Nervous expressions appeared on Katori and Nagaya's face. The reason why we brought you here is not to show you the new base. It isn't? I nod sharply. Then I look at Katori and Nagaya once more to confirm our intentions. They both look back at me to tell me, go ahead. Asa just had a nervous look on her face as she gripped her bottle of soda. Amane, can you become our advisor? Had a feeling. Advisor? Because if we don't have an advisor, we can't be recognised as a club, like we talked about before. After that, we asked several teachers, but of course they all refused. There are no teachers with expert knowledge of gliders, and they'd be under Mr. Tobioka's observation. If they became our advisor, it wouldn't mean much because they don't have the qualifications. As far as that's concerned, you have all the required qualifications, and you have experience of managing a glider. Well, that is true, but I'm not a teacher, am I? That shouldn't be a problem. I'm the one who thought of this suggestion. Before I changed schools, I was in the cycle racing club, but the coach was a pro racer who had been invited from outside the school. Bringing in an outsider to be the coach is quite common in top-level sports clubs, and it's also not unusual for arts-based clubs to bring in experts. Amane had graduated from our school, so she was already very familiar with it. This meant that the chances of it being permitted were much higher than if we were to bring in a complete outsider. Please, Amane, you're the only one who can do it. We know that you're busy, but... Seeing all of us bowing our heads, Amane goes into deep thought. She walked once around the office, then picked up the picture frames that was on the shelf. Back then, I thought I would have nothing more to do with gliders. It is outside my area of expertise and I don't really like high places. Also, Isuka is no longer here. Isuka is no longer here. That meant that Amane didn't have any reason to continue having anything to do with gliders. Amane, is that alright with you? That time, you were so close to getting there. We were so close, but so far. I don't really think that's the way it is. Amane speaks as if she has realised something. It's that time inside of you, you already found the answer. Yes. As Amane answered without hesitation, the rest of us, without knowing it, all hung our heads. It really was all a thing as it passed. Amane on gliders. We kind of knew this already, but now we felt that the truth we didn't want to accept was right there in front of us. Amane looked at herself in the photograph. It's a picture of herself with a slightly awkward smile on her face. But I owe you guys a favour that I can never repay. Now it is my turn to help you. So, yes, I shall be your advisor. Alright. Yes, we did it, Kotori, are we? Yeah, we'll be able to do something about it now. It's so great, you guys. We all instinctively gave each other high fives and hugged each other to express our joy. Oh my god, don't scare us like that, Amane. Aye, you're right. The truth is, well, this is about the new type of windmill that we talked about before. As a special training exercise, students from Keifu Academy will be participating in a construction project. Oh, I might have heard about that. It's a large-scale training exercise, so students who wish to take part have to apply for it, so that's what it is? The ones taking part must be mostly 4th and 5th grade students. Even though they say they're recruiting those who wish to take part, they didn't ask us 3rd graders. I wonder where Agea heard that rumour. I will be the teacher for that lesson. Ah, Amane proudly sticks out her chest. Her ample... You don't need to comment on that, game. How about that? It is pretty cool. I'm a teacher, an adult. As always, the thing that she's boasting about is a bit off the mark. Compared to teachers, those at the centre of a big project like this are supposed to be of an even higher level. So, you're going to be teaching lessons? Well, yes. With that, Amane arches her back, pointing her nose to the ceiling. The rest of us say, there's no way she can do that, is there? Amane's terrible at teaching people. Unless you get used to her, it's hard to understand what she's talking about. I feel sorry. Sorry for the top class students who have been chosen. If we meet at school, you have to call me Miss Mochizuki. What is she saying? She repeated the year and carried on going to school even though she was much too old. While we were having that kind of conversation even. I see, so it's a windmill. It's the one that you designed. Yoru, did you know about the plan? Yeah, our grandfather is the one putting up the money for the project. Really? The reason why Keifu Academy students are participating is because of a grandfather's suggestion. It's connected to the performance of the school, so it's a good way to advertise it. I was told to participate, but I thought it was too much hassle, so I refused. Oh, is that so? Now the conversation is going off on a completely different tangent. Well, somehow she accepted. We've taken another step forward. Okay, let us go back. I am starving. We'll have to go back to Maison du Flying Fish, but to see Amane's eating style, which ruins it. Are they going to comment on Amane's eating style ruining her good looks every time? Feels like they are, aren't they? Silly writing. A few days later, we boldly made a trip to the student council room, bringing Amane with us, who come to the school in connection with the special training exercise. Then, having fulfilled all of the conditions, we received a seal of approval from Student Council President Akari Kumoi for the restoration of the Soaring Club. Actually, I can't believe you dragged Senior Amane back here again. Still with an element of amazement in her voice, Akari announced her desire to participate in the new type windmill construction project there in front of Amane. Oh wow, we're just getting through that scene very quickly. Then the next day... I'm sorry. Oh, what? Uh-oh. It's Mr. Tobioka, isn't it? He's intervened. During lunch break, thinking that Akari had come to visit our class, she suddenly bowed her head with a sombre expression on her face. What's up, Akari? Akari, let me take care of this. Masatsugu, who had been following her like a servant, tries to go ahead of her, but Akari holds him back. Actually, no, I'll tell them. What is this about, President? It's about your soaring club. Its return to the status of a club... Oh, sorry, let me reread that. Actually, its return to the status of a club has been rejected in a staff meeting. Why is that? We fulfilled all conditions. Actually, strictly speaking, it hasn't been rejected yet. Some of the teachers are strongly against it, so they've yet to reach a conclusion. When she says some of the teachers, we can guess who she means without her having to tell us. That's no good. If it's not approved, that's the same as being rejected. Akari gives a nod with a gloomy expression. If we fulfilled all of the conditions you gave us, what other problems could there possibly be? Actually, Senior Mochizuki is a temporary teacher, and she's also a very busy person. The teachers who are against it says that the burden of being advisor might be too much. That's up to Amane though, isn't it? She said that she'd do it. Actually, yes, that's what I think, but the teachers criticise this as being a waste of a valuable resource of someone like Amane Mochizuki. Wait, what do they mean a waste? You guys should shut the hell up. Akari's doing everything she can for you guys. She's been straight to that old man, Mr. Tobioka. Actually, that's enough, Masatsugu. This is what was arranged from the beginning. It's my fault for not being able to help them. I can't help it if they blame me. We're not blaming you, President. She's right, those teachers are the ones to blame. Isn't there something we can do, Akari? Actually, I'm not planning to leave things undecided like this, but I don't think we can do anything about this problem right away. Which is why we in the Student Council approved the restoration of the Soaring Club to the status of a club. This is a document issued by the Student Council. She said as she handed us the documentation that was evidence that the Soaring Club's restoration had been approved by the Student Council. It has a proper seal stamped on it too. Actually, it isn't much, but we will give you club funds in the Student Council's preliminary budget. As for the runway, we've contacted them and received permission for you to use it. That were quick. If anything happens, the Student Council will take responsibility. That's actually misspelled, that says responsibility. I'm sorry I can't say more than that though. That's why you have to be careful not to cause any problems as you carry out the club's activities. Thank you, President. Danke very much. Thank you. Well, that's all I have to say. Kari gave a bow, then dragging Masatsugu with her, turned to leave. Oh, that's right. It's about the glider that disappeared from the school storeroom. Gulp. If you happen to find it somewhere, it's yours. Use it however you like as equipment of the Soaring Club, said Akari as she gave a big grin. Well then, if you'll excuse me. She was surprisingly accommodating, she were. She might not seem like it, but it's like she's cheering for the Soaring Club. I think I kinda like her. So that's how our Soaring Club made a safe, well, sort of, return after a 1 year blank. So I guess we have to win over Tobioka, do we? Maybe. So I was just drinking more water. Oh. Very good, Kotori. Breakfast has been ready for a while now. Hey, Kotori. Good morning. What time is it? 7:34. What? Breakfast is ready, so get changed and get over here. Okay. Thanks for the food. Kotori's still looking sleepy, stuffs her face with food. Hi, Hat. Hat partakes in some food too. Good morning, Kotori. Good morning, Miss Abane. Good morning, twins. Did you sleep in? That's not like you. I was busy studying for exams last night. My student rank dropped after the last test. I had to regain my spot or get an earful from Tobioka. It's because you were busy with club activities. Hey, you have bedhead. While still holding her chopsticks and rice bowl, Kotori looks over at me. I just can't believe you. I combed Kotori's hair with a brush from the washroom. It's all tangled. You have such beautiful hair, you should take care of it. Comb her gently, okay? Sorry, I got stuck on something. What'll you do if I get split ends? I need to keep my beautiful hair healthy, you bastard. Okay. While talking, I brush Kotori's hair as gently as I can. Just like she bragged about, her hair was luxurious, smooth and soft. Your hair feels so nice. Doesn't it? How'd eat up? Somehow I feel like I'm seeing something I shouldn't be seeing. The worst part is they aren't even aware. Why'd you get him to comb your hair too, sis? What? No, I'm fine. Done with breakfast? Okay, I'll clean up, so go prepare. Okay. You're really close to Kotori, aren't you, are we? You think so? I mean, are you dating? Why would you say that? What do you think, sis? Yeah, I thought so too. No way, I guess we get along, but... so you aren't? If I just asked to sound disappointed, what was she expecting? Well, you're like a couple. We're 15 minutes behind schedule, let's hurry. Katori had gotten energy from breakfast, under her eyes were alert. Hang on tight. I ran with all my might while pushing Katori's wheelchair. Run, run. Hey, wait up. Pushing a wheelchair while bolting. Well, this is a first. Hurry up and push. Now we're in the middle of final exams. The student body are giving the tests their all. But as for us... Well, with Amane being back, it feels like things are finally starting. Even if Tobioka complains, as long as I can use the runway, the race is mine. I'll look down at him from the sky and spank his sorry butt. That's fine, but how about moving your hands? You're doing a great job despite these tests, huh? I don't know about that. If we don't finish the test as quickly as possible, we'll never make it in time. For the Morning Glory. Morning Glory will definitely come this summer. Whatever happens, I'll make it in time. Come on already. Quit getting all excited and move your hands, okay? Katori's overnight cramming seems to have paid off. She handles the test well, and is in a good mood. Oh, drink water. Sorry I'm late, pet. Asa and Yoru entered. You're late. What were you doing? I'm sorry. Hey, club leader, weren't you the one who said participation was optional during tests? Are you two okay? Is there more tests? Got a yawn from that. I'm actually getting tired myself. Work. Weirdly, you know, all this talking whilst playing a visual novel, weirdly actually does kind of take it out of you a bit. I'm fine, but as for my sister... Yora takes a side glance at Asa, who hangs her head. I think I'm fine. If you fail, you're not getting invited. That would be embarrassing for the Soaring Club. I'll do my best then, pet. You're so excited, it's getting annoying. She's high from lack of sleep. As soon as tests finish, it's summer vacation. After all, we don't know when Morning Glory will come. Speaking of which, pet, what are you going to do for summer vacation? As you mentioned it, I hadn't decided on anything in particular. Following our standards, we would normally vote from morning until night, as much as time would permit. However, we couldn't very well ask that of Elsa. Right after summer vacation started last year, we had a training camp, didn't we? A training camp? Elsa's eyes sparkled with excitement. Watching this, Yoru says, seeming to find the whole thing troublesome. Let's do it again this year. A camp will be okay for me too. No, there isn't much reason to do it this year. The camp paperwork was just done as an excuse to stay at school late. Since the secret base, our current location isn't on school ground, we don't hear any complaints no matter how late we stay. That brings back memories. Amane and Agaya came to Maison du Flying Fish, and then we made food and ate together, remember? It was around that time, wasn't it? When we all became close. Yeah, Baz. Until then, Katori and I didn't get along at all. Agaya says this with a mean-spirited laugh. That's all in the past. Now we get along real well, don't we? Agaya clung to Katori. I love you, Katori. It's sweltering, get off me. Katori pushes Agaya away with all her might as... Okay, there was like an incomplete sentence then. Huh, Asa says, looking on with a moved or maybe jealous face. After all, to strengthen our bond. Now, if we're not going to do a camp, so why not? Amane's busy so she can't come. Asa is a boarding student. Agaya lives near here. There's no point in staying at Maison du Flying Fish. I wanted to have a camp too. Asa looks miserable. But I'm sure that when we hit summer vacation, the secret base will be like a camp location anyway. By the way, sis, aren't you forgetting something? Forgetting something? Oh. Asa remembers something and rummages through her bag. Then... Katori, can I have a moment, pet? Asa pulled Katori to the edge of the dock. We watch on from afar. I was told to give this to you, Katori. What is this? A letter? When I went home before, some guy called me over and asked me to give this to you. I said no at first, but he wouldn't give up. He seemed like a nice guy. Well, I gave it to you, okay? The light pitter-patter of footsteps echoed, and then only Asa returned as if running away. Katori is absolutely still after receiving whatever it was from Asa. What's wrong with her? Well... Katori opens the item she received from Asa, unlooked inside. After a while, Katori leaned back on her wheelchair and screamed. It was as if an explosive had been inside the object. What happened? I hurried over and... Katori hurriedly hid the item in her hands behind her back, as though it was something I was absolutely forbidden to see. What's up with you? Your face is completely red. I'd never before seen an expression that so perfectly fits the phrase beet red. Katori was blushing deeply, and tears welled up in her eyes. For some reason she was shivering. Katori? Katori didn't speak. She turned to the side and pushed the wheels on her wheelchair. She sped away with extreme momentum. What happened to her? As I stood there confused, the door opened again, and Katori poked just her head out. Agaya, get over... Oh, that's not her voice. Agaya, get over here. What is it? Just come over here. She had a love letter or something from someone? A letter from an admirer, I don't know. What should I do? Do about what? About this. Let me see. Is this a love letter? Seems that way. I'm really surprised, but what should I do, Agaya? What do you think I should do? Just settle down. You're beautiful, so I'm sure you've gotten a love letter before, right? Yes, lots of them. Right, so there's nothing to get so surprised about. That was before my legs became like this. Who's it from? I don't know. Oh, wrong voice. I'm mixing their voices together. I don't know. Oh, there's a name written on it. Let's see. Oh, it's Miyada from Robotics Club. He's smart, has a handsome face. He's pretty popular with girls, you know. I like you, Katori. Please go out with me. I see. I don't know what to do, Agaya. What are you so troubled about? If you think it sounds good, you can date him. If you don't, you can turn him down, right? Yeah, but I guess you can try dating him and see how it goes too. Is that even a thing? Piffed. I don't know what to do. This is so hard. Why? Could it be that you like someone else? I haven't thought about that. Oh, she certainly does like someone else. After a while, only Agaya returned. Why did I do that northern? That was supposed to be Howie speaking. Katori says she didn't get enough sleep, so she'll go back early. I'll see her off. Okay. See you later. She said only that, and then left again. Somehow I felt like I was left behind. Just what was that? Katori's behaviour from a second ago. She was obviously hiding something. What in the world was she handed? Owie, that was, Oh, sorry. If it's something you can't say, don't worry about it. It was a love letter, right? Huh? Yoru? We can't just suggest it and lead him on without saying it. I feel so bad. I guess you're right. A second ago, when I was going home, a boy from a higher grade said he wanted me to give the letter to Katori. I tried to turn him down, but he was really insistent. He begged and said I had to do it. He seemed to know she was in the soaring club, club even. So I'm injecting English of my own, apparently now. Like Katori, so he entrusted the letter to Sis, who is more approachable. I mean, with Katori, she's always with you or Agaya. A love letter? That's why she was making that face earlier. At any rate, it was a love letter. A love letter, huh? Yes, a love letter, Owie. Owie, what should we do? What should we do? Shouldn't we just let things happen as they will? Katori didn't seem altogether displeased. Not about that, I mean about today's club activities. Agaya and Katori had already gone back. In this state, it would be difficult to continue working. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day, rather. I feel like I blended all those words together. I'm sorry. Girl, you're fine. More water. You look kind of happy about it. That's not true. I feel the same as always. Miyada, he's not a bad person, him. That's true. He's a bit dense sometimes, but he's an hard worker. Is he nice? Yeah, probably. I see. I thought you were going to turn it out. Okay. I'm tired all of a sudden, I am. Probably because I've also been doing housework during the day. I thought you were going to turn him down right away, but I guess not. Yeah, well, I don't really know him, and I'd hate to let this chance go to waste. Katori, have you dated any boys before? No. How about you, Agaya? It's a secret. But you made me say it. That's a bit surprising. You're so cute, I was sure you'd at least had a boyfriend before. Well, I was somewhat popular before anyway. I think I said that a second ago. So why didn't you date anyone? I wasn't really interested in that kind of thing. What's more, even if I didn't do anything, boys would come, so I thought getting a boy would be easy. If I wanted a boyfriend, I could have one whenever. That's how I felt. Had we met at that time, we probably wouldn't have been friends. I was young and stupid. At that time, I was still a kid. And now you've realised that the world isn't so simple. Yeah, I guess you could say that, but... It's fine. You have a nice opportunity, so take time and think about it, love. Thanks for taking me back. No, it's fine. I was able to hear an interesting story too. Everything I said is a secret, okay? I know all that, especially to Howie, right? Of course, if he knew that I'd never dated a boy, he'd laugh at me. I wonder about that. I'll get her. Anyway, see you later. I'm home. I'm home, Hat. Look at this, Hat. I got a love letter. Amazing her. Hey, don't eat it. Hat, you tore it. Wow. A love letter for someone like me. What should I do about this? After Kotori went home, I did a web search on a PC in the office. If I remember correctly, €1 is about 110 yen right now, so this is expensive. Even if I use all my savings, this will be difficult. But if I have this... What are you looking at? A perverted site? Agera had come up behind me, so it was already too late to panic. She was looking at the display from over my shoulder. A foreign glider site? Yeah, just taking a look. Could it be? A cockpit for people with handicaps. I was looking at a German glider production company's website, because I can read German, because I'm German. Well, looks like this voice came in very handy then, didn't it? I've been going around to different glider-related websites before, and found it by chance. Seems there are cockpits that allow people who don't have use of their legs to fly. I cobbled together the limited information that I had, and finally found this site. But it's made in Germany. Can't read it. It's so expensive. This price is prohibitive. On top of that, it doesn't seem like you can just order it either. I'd read an account of a Japanese person who had bought it. It seems they had to go through legal procedures and all kinds of annoying stuff. And we don't even know if this can be attached to our glider. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to leave it at this one episode. This second episode, this recording session. After all, our glider has an original airframe. But if we had this, we could have Kotori fly. I said that with a sigh, and Nagea laughed. What are you laughing about? You know as well as I that Kotori wants to fly, right? Does she? Don't play dumb. Kotori first said this around the times that Amane said, we don't have enough pilots. I don't know why it says we don't have enough, it should just say we. After that, she didn't say anything else about it, even once. But looking at her, it was obvious. Has she already gone home? Yeah, wrong voice. Yeah, I took her home without a problem. I see, how was she? Then I asked again, made a slightly surprised face. It seems she had gotten a letter, so... are you bothered by that? I wouldn't say that, but... Fine, I won't tell you. Okay, I'm bothered by it. Tell me, Miss Agea. Well, I guess she didn't seem displeased. Saying that, Agea took a side glance and watched for my reaction. She wanted to see what kind of face I'd make, and she was implying something on purpose, but... I'm sure my agitation showed on my face just now. That's like a blend of German and Northern English, what am I doing? Just as I thought, Agea smiled a cruel, complacent smile. She's going to think about it seriously, you know. Obviously, she might actually date him. Oh, you're getting upset. You're having fun with this, aren't you? Yep. You have such a charming personality. Miyada ain't a bad person after all. If he'll make Kotori happy, I think it's not a bad thing. She peeped at me. Quit watching for my reaction every time. Shouldn't you go back? She wants to be alone, so she went back early, right? So I can't just intrude on her, can I? Well, that's true. But then you're looking around foreign sites for Kotori, so it seems a little bit... I don't have anything else to do. What am I supposed to do? Then why not go back and study for tests or something? Cut it out already. You don't have to tell me that. I'll go back in a bit. I should never have asked in the first place. While complaining, I was looking at the site in German. It's been a year since I started preparing the dorm dinners with Katori. I'd gotten used to it, and we were a pretty good team. But as for today... She's sighing again. She's been like this the whole time. She's missing the spirit that she always has. I wonder if she's thinking about her reply to the love letter. Thinking about that, even I got restless. Hey, don't zone out like that when you're holding a knife. Okay. Hey, you listening? Yeah, ouch. Now look, I told you to be careful. Kanako, can you get to the first aid kit? I called over to Kanako, who had been watching TV in the dining hall. Alright. Thank you so much. Show me the cut. Bright red blood was running down her slender, supple fingertip. Doesn't seem that deep. I wiped the blood away with a tissue and then applied a bandage. Thank you. I don't know what happened to you, but don't zone out like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Katori answered while idly rubbing her fingertip, which was wrapped with the bandage. After hesitating for a bit, I spoke. If you want to talk, I'll listen. Aren't you worried about something? If you are, you can tell me. I was a bit embarrassed and said it in a bit of a blunt fashion. Katori was taken aback for a moment, and then... Okay, thank you, but it's nothing. I see. While answering, I felt a throbbing pain in my chest. It was like a small needle being pushed in. It's true. It's nothing, okay? Katori was probably panicking and following up like this because I wasn't saying anything. Yeah, I got it. I smiled and replied. This isn't good. It's just learning about his love letter I felt strange. Yo. What is it? Something feels a little off. Really? Everything's the same as always. Are you sure? But for you to burn your food, I think this might be the first time. Burn my... Black smoke was swirling out of the frying pan. Oh, nine! Why didn't you tell me earlier? Well, I thought you were making a special kind of dish. Aoi's mind is elsewhere. I guess I'll have to make it over. I wonder if there are ingredients left over. This was adding insult to injury. I'll help too, okay? Okay, please do. Aoi got them feelings for Katori. I've washed the frying pan and makes the main dish again. As Kanako had said, this is a first for me since entering at Maison de flaying fish. Since Katori's helping me, it shouldn't take that long, but anyway. Anyway, what are you going to do this year? About what? Summer break. You aren't going to go home? As far as I know, Katori has only gone home once this year. And even then, that was during the New Year. She'd been driven by Hibari, and it was just a day trip. I'm not going home. Amane has come back after all, so I don't have that much spare time. I see. As unnatural as it sounds, I was relieved that Katori wasn't going home. It wasn't about club activities. It was because if Katori had said she'd spend the entire summer break at home, I would have been really lonely. Think of them feelings, Aoi. Meanwhile, final exams ended when it was the last day of the first term. During the boring closing ceremony, all I could think about was Katori. It had been 2 days since she had received a love letter from Miyada. Seems she has not replied yet. She wasn't as spirited as usual, and seemed deeply immersed in thought pretty often. As she wasn't saying anything to me, I couldn't intrude. Even if I tried, I wouldn't have any advice for her. But it does bother me. Again enjoys how I hold on to these feelings I can't express and worry endlessly. As if now I'm alone. Agaya said she was going shopping and left before me with the other girls from her class. With a listless expression, Katori said I don't feel well, and left too. I guess I'll stop by the secret base and then go back. I don't have much to do, but it's better than going back to my dorm. I was thinking that then... Oh, this isn't good. After leaving the school case, I saw Katori and Kanako. Kanako is kneeling down and peering at the lower portion of Katori's wheelchair. What happened? Oh, Aoi, it seems her wheelchair won't move. Broken, is it? Didn't seem like it had another flat tyre. The frame is bent and the wheel is touching against it. First aid won't do anything to help this. Kotori sitting on the wheelchair had an uneasy look on her face. Hold on a sec. Trying to reassure her, I put my hand on Kotori's head and took out my cell phone. At a time like this, I could rely on An-chan. Oh hey An-chan, are you okay to talk? I explained the situation to An-chan. You really saved me. Danke. I hung up the phone and looked back at Kotori. If we leave the wheelchair somewhere An-chan can find it, he says he'll pick it up and repair it. He said it probably won't even take a day. I'm glad to hear that. Finally, Kotori got a look of relief on her face. If the wheelchair breaks, Kotori can't go anywhere. Now we just have to think about how Kotori can get back to her dorm. Shall I call a taxi? Either that or we can ride together on a bicycle. Okay, is there a bicycle scene coming up? Because I'm pretty sure that was in that opening video, opening 2 cutscene earlier. And I feel like I have played the odd visual novel before that always has a scene where it's a male and female romantic interest riding on a bicycle together. Kaneko points at a bicycle that was sitting near us. Kaneko commutes to school by bicycle. Now, is that won't work? Kotori can't move her legs. In other words, even if she sits down, it's difficult for her to balance her body. Well then, shall I call a taxi? I want to use the bicycle. Kotori suddenly spoke up. Put me on the bicycle. Why are your eyes sparkling like that? As if they're sparkling as much as Arsa's were when she heard the word camp. Well, using a taxi costs money. And besides, I prefer using a bicycle. You can pedal, Aoi. You're in the cycling club, right? Kotori. Okay, I'll leave it to you, Aoi. Kaneko said this simply, left the bicycle and started to walk. Evade Kaneko. Kaneko waved goodbye and just walked off. I guess we have no choice. Bicycle times. Whoa. Grab my arm, don't let go. Okay. I sat Kotori sideways onto the rack of the bicycle, which was on its stand. I left the wheelchair near the school gates where it could be seen. This would allow An-chan to get it afterward, as there's no way someone would steal it. This is pretty high. Holding on to me, Kotori was shivering. It felt unstable and high as a wheelchair, so I'm sure it was scary. Do you want me to go for a taxi after all? No, I want to use the bicycle. She was being stubborn as always. Okay, whatever you do, don't let go, got it? Yep, I got it. After emphasising that point, I sat onto the bicycle seat and pedalled. As the bicycle slowly began to move. Whoa, whoa. Wow, we're moving. Please don't get too excited. But, wow. Kotori firmly held onto my back. Yeah, just keep it like that. Roger. With Kotori seated on the back, I slide down the gentle slope in front of the school gate. I'm going slowly, but pass by Keifu students who are walking home, one after another. Everyone was looking at Kotori, who was in high spirits. Are we not going to get a CG for this? Be nice if we did. Wow. Kotori's famous among students at our school, in a lot of ways. It was probably the first time for them to see Kotori not sitting in a wheelchair. Riding a bike like this, she looked like a regular girl that you could see anywhere. Amazing, we're going fast. It's not scary? No, not at all. Well then, shall we take the scenic route? Sure. Hearing Kotori's spirited reply, I put a bit more energy into pedalling. I branch off from the route I usually take and enter a different street. Eventually, the bike climbs up an embankment and goes onto a road that runs alongside the lake. CG? Yes. We knew there would be. Whoa, the lake! From the road built on top of the embankment, one could see all the way to the cliff on the other side of the lake. The surface of the lake sparkled brilliantly in the summer sun, and beyond that was a group of windmills. This feels great. Kotori said this while feeling the wind against her skin. Bicycles are so great. I know, right? I replied, feeling as though I was being complimented directly. How you seem tired. I'm fine. I haven't ridden a bike for a while, so my body hasn't quite remembered the process yet. That's all. I must not have pedalled like this for about 2 years. The pedals of the bicycle are light, so even pedalling hard doesn't move me very far forward. This is my first time to ride a bike. Is that right? Yep, I've never ridden one before. It feels so good. If I could pedal by myself, I'm sure it'd feel even better. Yeah, I reply in a bragging manner again. Does flying in a glider feel like this too? I'm not sure about that. I'd imagine it's a looser feeling. In reality, it's faster than a bicycle, but the scenery's so great you can't even compare it. Wow. For a long time, I hadn't seen nature from anything but a wheelchair. Even this was so refreshing for me. Just by having my field of vision a little higher, things look so different. It's a strange feeling. Sitting on Zirat, Kotori straightened her back as if to stretch. Whoa. Oh nine. I lost my balance and became unsteady. Kotori quickly grabbed onto my lower back. That was scary. I thought I was going to fall. I told you it was dangerous. I'm sorry. If she falls, she'll definitely get injured. I put my hands on Kotori's, which were on my lower back, and pulled them to tighten her grip. Don't let go of me, Ya. Alright. I felt Kotori place her head on my back. Wasn't this an adorable scene? Perhaps because she was scared, she got much closer to me than before. I was a bit embarrassed, but it's dangerous to do otherwise. I'm sweating. Sorry. No, it's not a bad thing. Saying that, Kotori pressed her cheek to my back. I feel more secure doing this. I see. If Kotori presses against me, she'll sweat even more. But I couldn't exactly tell her to back off. On further, I didn't object to her doing this either. Don't you feel hot? That wasn't German. No, the wind feels good. A cool wind blew from the lake, fluttering Kotori's long hair. The sound of the wheel spinning felt good to my ears. I felt like everything around me suddenly got quiet. I wanted to enjoy this comfortable atmosphere, so I decided to stop talking and just pedal. Kotori wasn't talking either. Maybe she felt the same way. Meanwhile, we were gradually getting closer to Maison du Flying Fish. When we turn right on the next corner, it will be right in front of us. Hey Kotori. I heard you got a love letter. Yeah. Have you replied yet? No, not yet. I see. Why? No reason really. I just wondered what had happened. We went silent again. This was a silence different from a moment ago. It was somehow awkward. I think I'll reply tomorrow. Oh, really? Are you worried? Oh, wrong voice. Are you worried about what I'll reply with? I mean... Yeah, well, a little, I guess. Have you already decided? Not yet. I see. Kotori grabbed my lower back firmly. What's wrong? Are you scared? She shook her head so as to rub her head against my back. Doing this just makes me feel calm. I see. Me too. I began to say it, but kept my mouth shut. This is a gravelly road, so we'll shake a bit. The bike went along the unpaved gravelly road, and then entered a side road. We are almost at Maison du Flying Fish. This moment of enjoyment will come to a close. Thinking about that, I suddenly feel lonely, and come to a strong realisation. I have a crush on Kotori. Took you a while to figure out, didn't it? Owie, in your typical dense anime protagonist fashion. Right. It's the first day of summer break. It's hot, the weather is really nice again today, huh? While I was hanging my laundry to dry, Kotori came through the entrance. She was in a wheelchair, which Anchan had fixed and delivered the night before. Are you going out? Yeah, for a bit. I see. Come back by lunch, okay? Okay, see ya. Kotori says that without looking at me and then slyly left. Like an open book as always. Good morning. Agea came just as Kotori left. Where's Kotori? She left already. Oh, so shall we go too? Alright. Where are we headed? Oh, I'm sorry. But I was happy to hear how you felt, but I can't go out with you. Oh, stumbled over that word. Do you hate me? No, it's not that. I mean, I don't really know you. Sorry to have bothered you, suddenly handing over a love letter like that. No, not at all. I mean it when I say I was happy. I was happy even. So... But I can't. Are you going out with that Renaseg guy after all? We're making Miyada as unattractive as possible. Are they always together, right? I saw you on a bike together yesterday. No, we're not dating. Right now my love is unrequited. I don't know about that. Oh, my love with the sky. The sky? I'm in love with the sky. You can't be the sky, bitch. Oh. You can't laugh, Howie. They'll notice us. Oh, we came across them, did we? But she said she's in love with the sky. So she's speaking honestly. You can't laugh. The poor girl. Miyada is just gawking at her too. I see. Well, I guess it can't be helped. I understand, Kotori. I'll let it go then. I'm sorry, Miyada. I hope your dreams come true. His voice keeps changing. I'll make it come true. Reject Miyada. Accept the owie. Oh, Miyada believing. Looks like they're done. Somehow I got through it without laughing. She's actually serious about what she said. She's an earnest person, but aren't you relieved? About what? About Kotori not getting up with Miyada, you bugger. And not particularly, Zad Miyada, he seems like a good guy. Quit playing tough guy. Kotori's cute, so this'll happen in future too. You have to hurry up and get her. Stay out of this. I mean, she's in love with this guy. I said it with a glum face, imitating Kotori. I know, remembering it, suddenly the urge to laugh came back. What are you guys doing here? An uneasy air came over the area. Kotori? Darn, we've been found. You two weren't watching me, were you? Of course not, Kotori. Oh, wait, that's the wrong voice. Of course not, Kotori. We were just worried about you and... Yeah, we were wondering what would happen if Miyada got forceful with you, but I'm relieved. You let him down skillfully. Yeah, you're in love with this guy. Another great phrase has been born. Don't make fun of me. Hey, whoa, don't throw stones. What's your problem? I can be in love with whatever I want. Whoa, that's dangerous, Kotori. Cut that out. You're happy to throwing things when you get angry. You have to cut it out. You two are worse for making me feel this way. Both of you are terrible. You have no sensitivity. I'll leave rest to you. But that's lower care. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Kotori. I'll buy you ice cream. There's no way I'll forgive you. Burn in hell, you idiot. Burn in hell. Bring on with you. You're the Antichrist. I'm a good Catholic girl from Ireland. Summer breaks this year started with this kind of morning. Indeed it did, Howie. You fudged up there, boy. Well, at least our characters are starting to realise their feelings for one another. I wonder if we are getting close to them. Well, I say close. Or at least, getting closer to probably the end of the game and completing Kotori's route and all that. That's what I would imagine anyway. Alright, I think, looking at time, and since we've just had a transition there to a next moment, I think we'll wrap this episode up, ladies and gentlemen, because that'll do for an episode. So, yeah, thank you for joining me then, everybody. We're getting there. Interesting things are happening. The romance is starting, I think, to really take effect and all that. So, join me for part 14. But the thing is, yeah, I am soon to go on my little summer, vacation of sorts, to put it that way, back up north in England to visit friends and family. And I'm going to be going for a good couple of weeks. So, yeah, I'm not going to be recording this again for a couple of weeks now. So, yeah, there'll be quite a gap for me. Not for you guys, obviously, because this is all block recorded. And by the time, obviously, this video goes out, I will probably be back in my flat and will have recorded some more. But yeah, there'll be a gap for me, basically, is what I'm saying. Alright, yeah, social media links, propaganda channel link, etc., as usual, are in the video description for anyone interested. And if you enjoyed, a like is, of course, always appreciated. But than that, I'm going to sign off now. Goodbye, everybody, and have a good summer. That actually is good. It gives me a bit of soul link energy, so I can do a save if need be. Alright, let me do this. Come on, there we go. God, this area does look good though, doesn't it? Graphically speaking. Okay, so over here. Probably get up to the top and then we'll take a save up there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so how this game goes. Shit! No! I mistimed that fucking completely. Hang on. Give me that again. There we go. We are going to get this. We are going to get this, ladies and gentlemen. It's just about timing your jumps to perfection, that's all. Just got to keep trying and keep doing it. Keep bashing your head against the wall until eventually you put it down. cutting it and all that. Alright, go.